Makes it so geographical knowledge has a hard time retaining it. And then when you do have it, it's a consistent drain on the stats related to it. We're born that way. Can't help
Yeah.
it. That's just what happens when you pick the American race as your starting
As
as
a starter,
your
you get
starting
bonus
character. Yeah.
you get bonuses towards football and
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 moderate additions to
moderate
ingenuity.
moderate additions to ingenuity and firearms.
Hmm.
And depending on your archetypal, depending on the archetype, you may or may not get a bonus to personal driving forces like taking initiative and things like that. So depending on the archetype of like how your stats are when you roll and your personality type, you may get a big buff. You may get a buff or a considerable bonus to initiatives. And it also depends on your starter settings too, like your background. You know, like how in Elder Scrolls 2, you can pick the background of your character, and that affects different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that too. Here in real life,
Oh,
how
got
you
a
grow up can
package.
affect how you can partake in some of these stats.
I got a package at my door.
Some of these stats may be more readily accessible to you than others, depending on what start you
Also, did I tell you what my boss did?
get. Hold on, let me repeat myself real quick. Depending on what start you get, you may or may not have some of your innate stats readily available. And you may or may not have to put more effort into obtaining the stats that you have available to you.
So,
I mean, it's true. Hello?
Hmm.
It's true
I
though. It's true though. A lot of some people have the ability to do certain things, but they gotta work on it to get the.
my boss messed up big time.
Mm-mm.
He got caught screwing a secretary.
Nope.
He
he
ate too
brought
many
a
beans.
he brought a Orbeez gel gun to work that you could shoot Orbeez at people, and
Hmm.
What's an
he was
Orby?
shooting people. It's like a little gel pellet that you put in water and it expands.
Yeah, it's
Um, is it the kind that's like used for farming or?
Nope, it is a toy.
it's a toy. Hurts like
Okay.
hell
So
too.
it's a gun that shoots Orbeez at people, and he was shooting people. So I got a
So you pulled out a Glock.
no, I got a Tech 9 that shoots the same pellets.
Air powered.
Electric.
That's interesting.
It's a has a gear in it and a spring. I got this Tech 9 and it's shoots the same pellets as his.
I'm sure that was a valuable expenditure.
It was. It was definitely worth the $40 that I spent
Mm.
on a
I'm
fake
glad
Tech 9. On a
glad to hear
fake Tech
your.
9 to shoot my boss with.
You could make that. You ever saw Fight? You remember Fight Club, right, Gabe? I think I watched it with you one time.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You could do. You could give the speech from Fight Club. You'll stalk podium to podium, one by one. Fight Club was interesting. Yeah, get your ass up there. Talking to this train going by, going up the hill.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
You know I'm dangerous. That's why all the girls ran away. I'm too nice. I'm too genuine for them to handle with their
Say no
corrupted morals.
No Q. No Q. That's too much pizza. I can't handle it.
You're gonna have the pizza!
No, don't do it. It's too much. It's too much
It's not
pizza.
worth it. Don't throw your life away.
Don't throw your life away for the name of the pizza.
I'll
Pizza
do
is
it.
life.
You got me blocking, don't you? Yeah, you do. Shit. Alright.
Who's blocking you in?
Here you go, kitty. Do you want this machine gun?
I'll just use one.
I'm giving my cat the machine gun. There you go.
I just use one to pull all this shit out. That's fine.
Oh, you're talking about the Soviet exchange.
Yeah.
Kitty cat. Oh, you like the box? Here, you can have the machine gun too. Have the machine gun in the box with you.
The best way to weed out a corrupt moral individual. Just be chill.
I might do a drive-by at work.
Make sure you send them a formal email before you do
No.
it.
No, I work on cars. It's a mechanic shop, so the doors are open.
I know, I was just making it silly.
Just pull up and just.
Well, you got to be careful about some of that with some places because they can do it, but can't do the same times. Hopefully,
Oh.
hopefully they're actually.
No, they're decent. I know this guy. I've worked with him at a different job before. This
Okay.
guy's a good friend of mine.
Well, now that we've got that parked, I'm gonna go ahead and should I fast forward the time a little bit, Matt, or wait?
Let me get this stuff out of here. Cause
Right.
once I, is, yeah, I know more's gonna be coming in.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be a cluster fudge down here. So.
Okay. I like to think in terms of getting the ball rolling, because like while you're moving that out, I could be sending a train down there to meet you.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you want to wait, I'm fine with that too. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
It says generic assault tool on.
I guess he's gonna be running passenger.
Is he?
I saw it move and then I saw it stop.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay.
He ain't said nothing. Does he know how to use the in-game chat?
You not want it?
Oh yeah, I want all the pizza. Mucho pizza.
I'm gonna eat some pretzel wieners here soon.
It's a pretzel wiener.
The wiener wrapped in pretzel.
Yep. Pretty good too.
Because it can. For reasons. He wants to know why it's so long. I say why not?
Pretzel dog. Pretzel dog.
But I don't really know the answer to that, so I'm gonna let you deal with it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Pretzel dog, what's that?
Pretzel
He's
dog.
in voice.
Oh,
Okay. It's so long.
yeah, I just bought extra cars and then I just let Matt sort it. So. He's like, hey, can I reorganize these? I'm like, yep.
You don't need it. You need those cars. Most of the stations are anywhere between 50 to 60 people per.
They are Bradleys.
Well, that's what happens when you let it go for a couple of days. And then
Yeah,
it
I
drops.
yeah, I
Then it
haven't been
drops.
doing it.
And then the services drop down to 75%. So
I don't.
you want
I got tired of messing with passengers after a little while.
to run passengers P, you go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
What you gotta do, boy?
No. It's just dealing with everything else, all the contracts in between. I mean, yeah, you could put passenger on automatic engineer. Yeah.
You also gotta make sure you individually select the cars to make sure you're getting the lined up with the stops and all that. If you want to do it,
You'll find out as you go along. If you made it 7 a.m., you'll know for sure. Yeah.
I'll add something else to the switch list. Which switch list are you on, Matt? You're on the passenger one?
Oh.
I'll just add it to that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta. Yeah,
Hit
if you have
L.
you have a lantern.
Hit L. But it just shows up on your personal. Doesn't show up on the train. Yeah, it just shows in cab. Oh, okay.
Reason. Boy, we're rich. $3 is a lot of money.
Let's split this up. It's gonna be too long.
I made $3 whole. Can you believe that? And getting rich. You got more money than me. Yeah, so on our way up, when we're bringing up the interchange stuff, there's one at Dillsboro we gotta grab. Symbol.
Okay.
Some more items.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
I can't keep track of all these things. That's why I try to like throw it on the switch list. I can't remember what anything.
Yeah, that's why I like the other map. There is a mod for this game that actually colorizes the map to blue. Cars will go from green to red when they're empty. It's red. They're still full to be green to light brown.
What's it called? That sounds useful.
Map enhancement.
Alright, I typed it in and I got a penis enlargement ad. Are you sure this is the right place?
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
It's in Nexus.
I know, I'm just fucking around.
I know.
Railroad me. Oh, I've been railroaded.
I use it. And then all you have to do is just hit M. No, they're there, Bryson. Yes,
Except for
those
the
are 80. Those are 84 passenger vehicles. In other words, they can hold 84 people in a car.
I think they're called Bradleys.
Yeah, Osgoods or whatever.
The Palace car is still on
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one you need for the 20%.
there. No, it's the same. Like I didn't buy another one. It's the same one.
No. Yeah. Yeah, it's your 20%.
Yeah. It always has to be at the end of your direction of travel of the train, for it to get the bonus. If you're reversing like you are now, you don't get the bonus.
Mm-mm.
There are some bigger Ys around though.
I got one
There's,
in Bryson. It'll
hello.
fit in Bryson.
I downloaded the map and answer. I'll install it later.
Alright. I mean, well, everybody's got to have it installed. So,
I know, but it'll be here, so
yeah.
it'll be easier when you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to see the cars once you have it now installed. You'll be able to see, and you won't have to worry about adding it to a switch list. You can just tell us where to stop to pick up a car.
Yeah. I can't
Makes
keep
it
track of
easy.
all of it.
And it'll show you the colors.
I like colors.
Colors.
That's why in a lot of games I end up
Iced
modding
tea.
them to take out TAA and depth of field and blurring, and whenever they have a gray filter, I always take it. I try to modify the game to take it out, add color back in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't do that on Battlefield 6. Don't do that on Battlefield 6. You'll get banned.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play that.
But the beta was really fun.
I got plenty of other games I can play.
Which is fair.
Yeah, it's fair. All right. But yeah, whenever games are coming out, I just don't assume they're gonna be decent or good or anything. But I mean, if I want something good like that, I have Project Reality. I have Angels Fall First, or I could just play any of the older games, which just have more interesting stuff going.
Push it, Bubba. Push it. Push it one. Push it. Push it real good.
We believe in you.
That's a lot of weight. 658 tons. Get it, girl. There you go.
So yeah, I'm glad for people that are having fun with it, but I'm starting to see some of the cracks coming out that people are starting to notice about it, and I was like, what do you think, Gabe?
About what? Sorry.
Oh, I said, I noticed that people are starting to notice some of the cracks that are starting to show in it. What do you think?
The crack showing in what?
The new Battlefield. from my point of view, ever since after the second game, it's been going downhill.
So, 2042, terrible. Battlefield 5,
2142 was peak. Not 2042,
Battle,
2142.
I didn't play 2142. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It is. A lot of people speculate that they called it 2042 to try to pull back nostalgia, just like how they did Battlefield 1 and
Battlefield
other
1,
things.
Battlefield 1 was pretty good. Uh,
It's okay as
it
long
was
as you don't
called
think
Battlefield
about it.
1 because it was World War One.
It's okay if you don't think about it for 5 seconds. And that's a cop out. I could have literally called it anything.
They could have called
And
it anything.
yeah, the time that they came out around with that, a lot of games and movies are starting to pick up on the nostalgia is profitable thing. And I'm not saying that's not something they never thought about before,
I'd
but
say that's more. I'd
it
say
was
they did
becoming
that.
it was the most
I, s-
profitable at the time.
I say they did that more with Battlefield 5
Hmm.
than
Oh
Battlefield
yeah,
1.
definitely. Because
Because
Call of Duty
Battlefield
did the
5.
same shit. World
Oh
War
yeah.
II, boots on the ground. We're going to our roots. It's just a big ass fucking lie.
Well,
You can
Battlefield.
see the writing on the wall in the promotional material.
Battlefield 5 had the.
I never played. I never got them or played.
I had
I
the
did.
Lake Island map from
I,
1942,
yeah,
and it had
yeah.
the Iwo Jima map.
1942. That was a base game map. And there was also a submarine, aircraft carriers you can drive, naval battles you can have in there, about 1942. You had functional like Higgins boats and Japanese boats where they actually like fold out the drop thing.
Yeah, they
Like
had the landing boats in Battlefield 5, and they had LVTs that you could do. But
yeah, I played around with Battlefield 5. I got it basically for free. It's basically given to me for no effort on my end. Part of like another deal I was dealing with.
well, Battlefield 5 was bad even compared to Battlefield 1.
Well, yeah, I didn't say it was good. It's just from my point of view, after Battlefield 2, everything in 2142, which came out around the same time, it just been going downhill since then. In my eyes, and the a lot of people like to talk about these franchises, but sometimes they don't realize the people that originally made different stuff great don't work there no more, or they've moved
Yeah, I
on to
know.
other projects, or they got somebody else to come in and do it. And I'm not saying that inherently makes it bad. I'm just saying like their brand loyalty is a little misplaced. I think if they have that. And there's
Well,
nothing wrong with enjoying something. Obviously, you know that. You know how I
yeah.
feel about that. It's
Well, part of
just
it is
whenever you get elitist and real mean about it, it gets too far. Like the Dark Souls thing.
well,
Sorry,
Dark
go ahead.
Souls thing is the Dark Souls games are literally just made for their pre-existing fan base at this point.
Yeah, the thing about the Dark Souls thing, you get a lot of people like, "Oh, you just gotta get good." And it's like, did you get good? Yeah, I did. How did you get good? You grinded levels. Now I'm not saying that Dark Souls can't be something you're good at. Most games can be. There are different things that you can become good at Dark Souls, but it is not as good as they say it is. It is not as skill inherent. The whole point of a leveling system is to make you feel like you're getting more powerful and stronger and better. You know?
Which, to be fair, in Dark Souls you do get more powerful
Yeah,
because you
because
can
you level up. Yeah,
because you can over level yourself for an entire game.
exactly. And I'm just saying, like, a lot of people that may not be used to games or just go with whatever they're told by other people, that kind of goes over I feel like that goes over their head, and that gets into their head a little bit, because like there are people that play the original and they're like, yeah, it has problems, but then you get like these people that are just fervently being elitist and mean, like, oh, you just gotta
Oh,
get good, you suck at the game, and just taking it as a personal thing, and it's like, it's not like
well,
these are
it's got a
objective.
cult. It's got a cult following. That's the issue.
Yeah, the hard part, the hard. I know exactly what you mean when you say that. The problem about the phrase cult following is it can mean two different things. It can mean something that's just not popular and it's got people up on it. But the other, I think you mean the other way, where they're just fervently like foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't disagree. I agree. And I think that's sad. That makes me kind of sad, that people are willing to take it so personal. It's like, yeah, Dark Souls can be good and fun. I beat it with Seth. I was mostly validated in my criticisms before I played it because I watched people play it, and yeah, it was full of gotcha moments, things that you could have no way of defending against or see coming. That has nothing to do with skill. That's pattern
Yeah.
recognition.
Yeah.
Every creature that's living has that ability. Cats, dogs, people. That has nothing to do with you genuinely having a chance to do something and failing to do so within the limits of like
Unless
the
you had
thing.
already played the game before.
Right. And
Which
I see
there's
people.
well, there's people that do that is they memorize every spawn location on the
And,
game,
yeah,
and
and
then
that's
they
fine.
do a new character and do a zero death or zero hit run.
And that's perfectly fine. There's nothing particularly wrong about them. They are
Yeah,
annoying and
but you're
cheap.
not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to do that the first time. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen essays about how, oh, it's skill because this is coming, and then now you know it's there, and you gain the skill to know how to dodge it. I'm like, that's not how skill works. And this, I mean, a lot of my ideas about fair playing fair skill carries over into multiple. And I'm not ever plan to play it again. In fact, I installed a mod that makes it so people can't invade you because I got fucking sick of level 100 dudes coming in. I'm level 10 farming me. Like I had to go, you have to go find their Steam profile and block them so they could stop joining you to farm you.
That or you could disconnect the game from the internet.
I have like 200, I know, but I was trying to play with Seth. He bought the game for me to play co-op with him.
That's the reason why I stopped playing GTA 5, because that's all it was in lobbies.
Yeah,
Killings.
well, they added the private session thing, so that's nice.
Yeah, you can do private session. There used to be a LAN type glitch that you could do that would force us private session, but now they just add
Oh, you could do the same thing in Red Dead Redemption too, by the way. I have a text file that you put inside your directory, and you put a password on it, and you give all your friends the same file, and you'll go into a private session.
Red Dead Redemption 2 online has way too many hackers.
Yeah.
Well, the game in and of itself, I have criticisms about, but yeah, that's the phenomenon with like a lot of things in ignorance. People, the marketing, and other people that profit from people giving them attention benefit from ignorance and exploiting it and making it worse. Like the giggle flops for consoles. That's just a big marketing scheme. AI generation. Oh, this is a real AI. Big marketing scheme. There's people that are making a shit ton of money selling the idea of AI, and one of them is on YouTube, or no, a few of them are actually. But one of the most notable ones is this guy that made an AI VTuber, and he's selling it that it's an AI. And here's the thing: he can type into it and make it say whatever he wants at any time he wants.
Yeah.
And people are just eating that shit up. They're like, "Oh wow, she really knows how to play the game. Wow, she's really playing that game." Or
When it's really just a bot. A bot plays the game, and she takes credit for the bot playing the game, and then she is a language model.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's no such thing as AI. Like you can combine different things together to try to give the illusion,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all just generators. Just like Microsoft Sam and the old Apple thing, you type it in and it just says words. Um, and you can use a chatbot generator and make it say words. And like how I just described a second ago, he can type into it. Um, and this guy's raking in the money, man. This guy's raking in the fucking money. And now he's not the only one to go on YouTube and say he has an AI that's playing games, but he's got collaborations that have boosted him.
I mean, what
Yeah.
in the fuck? That makes it. That's so fucking stupid.
But like I said, like right
That's
now,
stupid as fuck.
every year or every few months, a different marketing scheme starts becoming more and more prevalent. The AI stuff is the current one, and it's actually starting to fade to where they're starting to transition to another one. Like you see like a lot of targeted ads from China and shit, like oh get your AI, get your AI girlfriend, and you'll see like variations of that until they move on to the next one, you know, and this has been
I saw
happening for
one.
years.
It was a toy dog that was quote unquote AI powered, almost like
Mm-hmm.
real.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A, dude. Why would you come into a room, start a fucking passenger train, and then fucking leave? Makes no
He said he had a
goddamn
phone
sense.
call.
It still makes no sense.
I don't know, man. My only fear, I just don't like. I hope. Well, my only concern about that was is if he was just lying just to leave because we didn't have what he wanted to do. And instead of speaking up, he just lied and left because a lot of people do that and it pisses me off. I don't know if he did that or not, but I'm just saying. I better not find out because I'll be very upset.
Well, if you do find out and you do let me know, I won't be on here with him here. I'll guarantee you.
But
I'll go back to fucking automation.
but you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because of consistency
We'll
reasons.
let it slide for today, but if the next time he does that shit and he just kind of brushes us off like that, hey, game over, dude. I
Yeah,
don't do that shit to people. That's fucking
the reason why I mentioned
pissy.
consistency is because a while back, um, he has to be on call for his job stuff.
What does he do for work?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think it's
I mean, if
security
he's a
guard work or something.
fire engine or fire driver or fire whatever,
EMS.
yeah, something like that. Hey, okay,
Um,
fine.
and also, the other reason why I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt is because he's been genuinely nice to me. He hasn't tried to be a dick on purpose. Usually,
Mm. Well, I mean, if he wants them old cars back, that's fine. I'll
no, I
finish
don't.
this run.
I
I'll
think
hook
he's
them
just.
damn old
I
cars
wouldn't
up.
worry about it. He just doesn't have the experience. That's all.
Well, I know that, but you don't come into a lobby and wonder why we changed something, and you don't ask questions about why we changed it.
To be fair, I would have asked, even
I
if I
mean,
didn't care.
that would be like me going to a job to work, but never ask the boss, okay, what am I doing? I just do something stupid that cause an accident or something.
Well, yeah, but it's a game, and
I
he
mean,
doesn't have the experience to know why we do that at some point. And he probably felt a little overwhelmed. He's used to managing different situations. I mean, even if I didn't care, I would have asked. To be fair, even if I didn't care about it,
I guess this generation's a little bit different than me.
I just think it's interesting to know, like, if because I don't know much about the game,
You
so
know more than he does.
barely,
Yeah.
barely.
Come on, Q. You
Like I
gotta
know
give
how
yourself
things
more
work,
credit
but
than that shit.
well, I know how
Yeah,
to
but
click
you.
the connectors.
Oh my god,
Like, go on, I'm listening.
dude. You trying to belittle yourself, dude. Come on.
Well, no, I wasn't finished. I was just trying to stop talking so you could talk.
Who you frying up spam or something?
No, you were saying something.
This
Oh, sorry, I'm washing
water,
in my
whatever.
bathroom.
Oh, take a bubble bath.
Anyways, um,
Yeah, but you ask. You enlighten yourself. You accumulate knowledge. You don't just send something down the fucking track and say, okay, fucker, you deal with it.
oh,
That's my point.
maybe he thought it wouldn't get in the way. I don't know.
I mean, even Gabe can understand that.
I mean, yeah,
That's like going to Railroaders Online and you start a train after you pick up wood and say, something came up, I gotta go. and
and
just
then
leave the
just
train running at full fucking throttle.
yeah, it
And
derails and everyone
everybody's
has to
like,
deal with
well,
it.
what train did he drive? And, well, I don't know. Would you assign him? Oh, he
And
went to
then
go
and
get
then
logs. Oh
and,
shit, we gotta go get that train. It's about to crash. It's about to, you know.
and then one person says, "Oh, I found it." It's
Yeah,
scattered all over the place.
yeah. I mean, you don't do that to somebody when you come into a game like that. I mean,
Or
that's
the
that's like
passengers are all flung everywhere, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
terrible train crash.
dismemberment, and you're getting sued, and people are suing you in the 20s, and you ain't got much money. Yeah,
In Derail Valley, you have a
The
I
conductor
tried it.
clocked out, the engineer clocked out in the middle of his shift to decide
Yeah,
what to do.
just
I
left
mean,
it on. Said, "Oh well, it'll
I
take
get,
care of itself."
I mean, I get this thing. I get it. It's a game, but I like to kind of put a little realism. Is it because I'm dementive?
I
Yeah.
think you
So
mean
what?
consistency. I think you mean like
No, it's
integral
called being fucking
consistency.
smart.
No, like integrity, integral consistency,
Yeah.
right?
Sit.
I don't do that when you're a server. I
Oh
don't do
boy.
it on John's. I don't do it when we play other games. And it's some kind of it's a value, I guess, of a person. You know, that's the way I look at it. You hold yourself to a little bit higher standard, even though you might feel like a
You know
fucking
it's
ant.
it's interesting on Derail Valley. You can
Yeah.
get penalties for having an impact on the environment, depending on like how you derail and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's oil and you cause an
Touche.
oil spill, for example,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can get environmental impact fees and
Uh,
shit.
yeah. They don't have it in
EPA.
this game, but I'm sure it's coming.
In Derail Valley, they have a mod where you can play co-op.
Yeah. But yeah, you sit there and you beg and beg and beg to get into a goddamn game. We tell you the game is up and running. You come in, you get down on your passenger train, you bitch about it because it's too long. You start it up, you get the passengers on board, you send it down the fucking track, then, oh, I gotta go. I mean, that's my point. That's all I'm saying. It's just my point.
You're not wrong.
That's like taking a shit, wiping before you take the shit, and then don't wipe after you shit.
That's why I don't wipe anymore. I just take a bath. I'm like, screw that toilet paper. You've been scamming me for years. You never fully clean me. No wonder people want to get a bidet all the time.
The day, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
whatever the
them
hell it's
Japanese
called.
cleaners. Yeah, I've seen them damn
Be-
things.
yeah,
I don't know if I would like that. That's a sensitive area in any man's
that's why I just take a
division.
bath, because
They're
that'll be
not
good.
bad.
Is
That's
something
why I
squirting
just.
up your ass? That's a
I'm
little weird.
gonna
My
start
mom got
passing
one
time.
at her house, and I tried it. And you can adjust the pressure of the water.
Oh God, take off skin.
No, not that high. It doesn't go that high.
You're gonna pressure wash your ass.
Pressure wash your booty hole out. Oh no, it
I'm
prolapsed.
gonna send train
Goes
Ah!
up
3
your
down.
rectum.
I'm
Prolapsed your
waypointing
butthole on
train
accident.
3.
Okay, that's fine. 4 o'clock. Where's he got this damn train going to?
Who, me?
He's speeding up time, so I'm losing customers anyway. So fuck it. I'm
Oh,
taking this bitch
I didn't know
back
you
down
were
to.
my bad. I didn't know you were operating it. I
No, I
forgot.
wasn't operating. That's why it was the whole 20 minute concession. He had it going.
I forgot all about it, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm
My brain
gonna
was getting
send the
overwhelmed.
motherfucker back up to damn fucking Sylvia, and we're gonna leave the bitch parked.
Oh, you mean on the sighting? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, this P-51 doesn't have the
I mean, he's
gunsight
right.
on
It is
it.
easy, but for me, it's just not. To me, it's just a pain.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 43
It's-
cars.
Yeah. Let me get this thing up there. I got it full throttle 8. I'm just gonna send a bitch.
Ugh, 41% trim on the elevator.
Yeah, you tell them, Gabe. Don't mess around with your elevator. That's rude. Well, I'm gonna start pulling out the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Start pulling out some stuff. Damn fruit flies. Couldn't work.
Oh, you're sending, what is that, 3 down? Yeah. I'm down here near Ella, so it's gonna be a minute before I get up there anyways. What we got here? Holy shit. Fucking A. So Robinson can all go together. And the Helen can go with that.
Jeez, that's a lot of cars I'm pulling with this.
No.
The other reason why I wanted to use the modded train is because I can't stand the default diesel noises. Like hurt my ears because it starts like revving and it gets really high. Like I don't know how to describe it, but I don't like the way it sounds.
Oh shit. Alright, hold on. Hold on, Choo Choo. I'm gonna pull this one out. But Nana Hella with Nana Hella. You better be glad you don't have this thing on hard or normal difficulty.
I'm not that stupid.
Fucking
I'm not gonna fall for that trick.
Oiling all the goddamn wheels on these things. Where you?
Yeah, I played enough of these games to know better to try to do that shit. Cause just like with Railroads Online, you get a bunch of people that are like they want to be punished. I'm like, hey, keep your masochistic tendencies to yourself, please.
Sending 9,000 down a little bit because I need the room.
Well, I'm stopping short of Sylvia to give that thing time to come up here.
What's that?
For 1,000 to come up.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Okay. We'll do it that way.
You know what?
Mm.
I'm gonna stop it at Thomas Valley, Wilmot, because it's closer.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It's passing through Whittler. I can just stop it there. There's a nice third sighting off to the side there.
All the freeze frame.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's fine. You should keep them switched so we can get by.
Yeah, I'll just let the robot do all that.
Yep.
I ain't got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Damn right.
Reach, brother. The 1000 train was way further down than I was expecting it to be. That's why I was.
Yeah. He headed almost to Ella. I should have stopped at Whittier and sent it up the log path up at the top of the mountain.
Well, it's at Whittler now, so take your pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm throttling up my GP40. My GP40, Gabe.
I'll send it bitch up here to the
You know what that means,
mountaintop.
Gabe? Me neither. I was hoping you'd know.
Waddling up the GP40.
That's where she's gonna go for the meantime.
That's what he said.
Well, here's the thing about the 1000 is I'm gonna have to pass through there.
I know. Just give me
Okay.
a minute. I'm moving it up the mountain. Up where
Okay,
the
my
logs
bad.
are. Yeah, you're good.
I know there's
Yeah,
been a couple of times where you left stuff on the rails and I ran
I
into
know,
it.
I know,
And
I
I
know.
just wanted to make sure.
No, that's why I put the Sylvia stuff on the side.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Q. Give him a second.
Give me a
No,
minute to get this square.
Oh, come on, just
Just-
come on, man.
Look, I'm not like some. Try not to be like some.
I'm just being silly about it, but it is true. It did happen.
Yeah, it did. It did. Hold on.
Oh, it's
Must be his somebody.
the depth
Gotta
charge
be somebody.
is the depth charge detection.
When Eagle's here in the background, he has like this alarm clock. He goes boom, 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 and then it kind of plays like a tune afterwards. And I'm like, oh, Eagle, your sonar's going off. Get someone to man that station.
Got the sonar thing going. Kinda fun.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm like, his sonar is going off.
This B-61's got a radar. That means I can spot people.
The LCAT, the F6F5N, the night fighter
Oh
variant,
yeah, it has the night fighter radar.
but that radar also has IFF. Yeah. Seth looked into it. Yeah, Seth looked into it, and he's like, yeah, apparently he had it. And I was like, in real life. I was like, oh shit. I did not know that. But yeah, it got IFF and it works. I was like,
Nah,
holy
it's
crap.
just mama. Yeah, it's just mama.
Thing I like to use to do with the B-61 was come up underneath the bomber, and then switch the turret on and shoot him down with the turret.
Yeah. People try to get catchy. People try to get like that. Especially if they're like fighting.
Yeah.
It can be hard to juggle, but when you get used to it. That's how I was fighting in the bombers. Is I practiced with because German bombers are pretty maneuverable. And I'd like fight the fighters in the bomber. And sometimes they wouldn't know what to do. And I used the keyboard and mouse for that, obviously. And it just takes practice, but once you get it, it's pretty satisfying. But it's, I mean, the thing about War Thunder is putting themselves in situations like that is usually their own fault. There ain't no leveling up system that makes you just win in the game.
Alright, Q, so what do you want to do? Hold on.
I'm running the GP down to Nantala with the building stuff, building materials. These are like heavy. They're all 50 tons each, except for the yeah, they're all 50 tons each of gravel, and then there's 3 cars at the end that are empty. I don't know how many cars there are. There's at least 12. At least. It's almost 20 cars. What about you? Or did you want to play a different game?
You talking to me or Matt?
He was asking me about something. Baby.
Oh, I gotta turn to the right.
Yeah, because you have to. Or else.
Yeah, or else I won't be able to bomb the bombing target I'm trying to bomb.
We'll be in big trouble.
That face from the P61 has a bigger bomb load than the B25.
Well, I mean,
By 1,000 pounds.
B25 does have other uses too. What is it classified as? Like a medium bomber?
Medium bomber, yeah. That one and the B26.
Thanks for refreshing my memory about the PB4Y2 yesterday.
Yeah, no problem. Because
Like,
there was...
my memory gets a little shaky sometimes, and I doubt myself.
Because there's the Dash 1, that's like a normal B24, just painted blue. And then there's the Dash 2 that has the redesigned tail section. And the later
Yeah,
model.
I was thinking of the...
has the B24G's ball gun on the front.
Yeah, I was thinking of the 2. Like, I thought of the 1, but I was mainly referring to the 2, because I consider that like a major split in development. You know what I mean? Like, it has its own little development section in my mind.
Well, yeah, almost the entire tail is different.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about where like split. Cause you got the regular, and then you have like an alternate variant that has modifications. And, like a branch off.
The TV has a dead spot right over where the throttle is, so I have to play a guessing game of where my throttle is.
How far are you in Japan, by the way?
I don't know. I think I'm around 6-0-ish. Like normally, I do have the Japanese Saber, but the premium one. But
Yeah, the Japanese 30 millimeters are usually pretty good. There's the Shinden, the J7W or something like that one.
J7W.
That's an interesting plane, and I've been kind of thinking about trying to get the handle on it because Sheena used to fly it once in a while when he used to come on.
What's his team profile? Is it Mr. Manu?
Who? Mr. Manu? No. Sheena Buzo. Or Zector. He renamed it to Zector. Forgot. I added a nickname because people keep changing their names and I can't find them. And then, like, why haven't you talked to me? It's like, why haven't you talked to me?
Yeah.
And it's like, one of the reasons why you keep changing your names. I just started giving people nicknames. Like, there's one guy changed his name and I said, "Psy dude, I don't know, please help me, I can't read." That's what his name, that's what I made his nickname. Pretty nice, right? And there's this one that's like some guy. And then there's this German guy that comes around. I named him Toby or something, maybe, I don't know. And then for Scott, it says, "Scott guy, I don't know what is happening. Please, I need cheese Doritos."
Is that the base? Is that the bombing target?
And I appreciate you for hearing me out about some of these things. I'm sorry for getting irritable. Sometimes I have a hard time like saying words
I understand
when I'm
fully.
not feeling well, and I get frustrated, and I get even more frustrated when I'm trying to like go back and forth. Oh, okay. I shit my pants for a second. Metaphorically, of course.
Go ahead and save the game, Q,
Okay.
and then I'll hit it. I'll come back and help you after I get this shit squared away.
Okay. See when you get back.
Yep.
But yeah, as far as my health goes, it's been pretty bad lately, to be honest. Uh, since we last played much, I kind of went homeless a bit. You probably already know that. Well, I wasn't eating much, and it kind of caused my condition to get worse. You know,
Really?
like I'm way more sensitive. Yeah, in order for me to heal from my condition, I need good nutrition. Well, I live alone. I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm struggling. You know, as far as like nutrition goes. And my condition is way more sensitive than it was before when it comes to a lot of that. And as a result, I haven't been able to do the leadership in certain days as usual. And I need a desk so that I can stop hurting my back and wrist when I try to use them now. That's part of why I switched to the controller more controller, which means I can't play tanks reliably. I try to aim with tanks because my wrist hurts and like the blood drains out of it when I try to use the mouse. I can't aim. When I try to aim, precision aim with the tank, my hand starts jumping around because it like the hand signals like overcorrects and shit. So I gotta get wrist support and I need a desk so that I can properly scoot up and like relax while I'm trying to use my keyboard.
Yeah.
'Cause right now I'm just using a table.
I'm in a similar boat. Like my mouse and keyboard are on my bed while I'm playing. Because it's like I just have the computer hooked up to the TV and
I did
I
that
don't have room for a desk.
I did that for a little bit myself too. Recently, I got a table. I have my own apartment in Pennsylvania now.
Nice.
Yep. I got my disability, but I'm fighting them about back pay. They only gave me credit for like 4 months. And I'm like, dude, I've been applying for like over 20 years. I'm gonna try to get this sorted out my whole life. At least give me 2 years. At least. It's true, because before I got with the attorney I got with, I had attorneys when I was a kid doing it. Anyway, I think you remember the story. Grandpa died.
Yeah.
I was like 15. And then I was getting like, then I tried to apply for food stamps, and they didn't give me enough to eat on, so I was spending my money to try to eat. And I finally got that sorted out after calling them for much. And they're not giving me, they're supposed to give you like proper compensation for mistakes like that. They ain't giving me shit. It's like, please, man. Like, I'm having to hit up food bank. So yeah, I need somebody to help me manage this stuff. And I tried to call the medical insurance to be like, hey, can you like give me like somebody to like help cook for me once in a while or something? They're like, no. I'm like, okay. I'm not lit. I'm doctor ordered, by the way, not to cook for myself.
Huh.
I mean, I'm sure it's obvious because of what could happen to me, but like, because I get up, I get dizzy, and I have to lay down. I can't. But yeah, I'm trying to find somewhere to move because I'm gonna have to call. And you know, and my whole life I got people that are like, "Oh, you're just lazy." And it's like I literally have a chronic condition. You don't go to a paraplegic and say, "Oh, you're just lazy. Just walk it off." You know. When I feel bad with my stuff, I have to lay down. I'm not allowed to get up. You know.
Yeah.
There's this girl I was talking to, and she's like, "Oh, we'll go to the doctor. I'll help you go to the doctor." I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna have to reschedule from the doctor because I don't feel good." And she's and then they're like, "Oh, you're not taking care of yourself and all this other bull crap. Oh, you're being lazy." I'm like, going to a doctor ain't gonna do shit for me. They're not gonna wave a wand and I'm gonna magically be okay and not have a seizure. Okay. If I feel like shit, I am going to lay down. That is what taking care of myself looks like. She didn't like that. So, fuck off. So she fucked off. You know?
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is people don't know what it's like to do this shit. She only wanted the benefits of being with around me, but not the actual being
Not
around me part.
Oh.
She
Ooh,
changed.
good landing.
She
Ooh,
would tell
good
me all
landing.
sorts of things like, "Oh, you're so nice and sweet and considerate." Like thank you. But she sure changed her tune. And she started calling me lazy. Like, no, I'm not lazy. I've explained this to her at the forefront as well. By the way, I told her.
Yeah.
I tell everyone right from the start. This is what you're gonna expect from me. Until I start eating better. Until I start eating better. An example, your entrance into my life, because this same person that I'm talking about offered. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll cook for you. I'll help you feel better." I'm like, "Okay, I'll take care of you." I'm like, "Well, I don't know about I don't know if you're willing to do that because you work, but we'll see." And yeah, basically it was just way, just a lot of people just being way I was being used. Because you don't go around telling people stuff like that and not mean it. You lied to me. That's what that means. Anyways, so yeah, I have to sleep. I have to maintain my stress. I have to sleep better. I've been having trouble sleeping here and there too, which my thing can affect my sleeping as well. It's a double-edged sword. I mean, it's a triple. It's a quadruple. It's a fucking mess. It can cause me to have sleeping issues, but sleeping issues can also make it worse. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like how I have to eat to feel better, but I need to feel better to cook better so I can eat better. I'm not supposed to be alone. I figured by now in my life I'd at least be married. But the morals and standards of people have dropped so much. They just want to be used and abused, and otherwise they're users and abusers themselves. That's for like the large majority of relationship stuff. That's what I've come to realize. You know,
Yeah.
like relationships success rates are at an all-time low, and marriage successes too. Divorce rates are high. Marriage rates are so it's not just a lot of people notice this stuff too, and thankfully, I took some. So it made me feel a bit better knowing that it's not just something that I'm experiencing. Because you know how they tell you to talk to girls, you gotta like be emotionally manipulative. You gotta like ignore them and stuff, right? Like if
Yeah.
you want a girl to like be with you, and I don't believe in that. That's not a real relationship. That's using, abusing, etc. You know, it's manipulation. I'm trying to start a real relationship, so I'm not gonna
If
do
you
that.
like someone, you gotta treat them like shit. What?
Well, anyways, that's what a lot of these
It
girls
don't make no
want.
goddamn
If
sense.
if you're nice and respectful, they'll cut you off. They'll block you. They'll pretend they want to see you and stand you up or try to get something from you. Try to use you for free. They'll try to get girlfriend benefits without actually being a girlfriend. And what ends up happening is a lot of these guys that are nice and being like that realize, well, and they start treating them like shit, and then now they start getting validated, they start getting rewarded, and they start getting all the female attention and all the action, you know, and thus it creates a cycle. You know what I mean? And yeah, I agree. It's ridiculous. And so whenever whenever I try to meet somebody new, I'm being respectful. I'm being nice. And it just comes if they're corrupt on their morals, it'll always come out. All you have to do is be chill. You know. And the corrupted morals will always come out. And sometimes they'll do their best to sometimes they'll do their best to worm their way in. This one girl was like, "Oh, you're so nice," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, let's play this game together." Okay, they wanted me to play this Final Fantasy 11 thing, so I double checked it, made sure it was legit, downloaded it, installed it, and we made plans that day. This is about after a week or two of us talking that day, and then guess what happened? Blocked me. No questions asked, no message, nothing. She made a plan with me, never showed up. Ain't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Who does that? Anyways. It's kind of funny, but still. It's been wearing me down a bit. I'll be honest, it's been really wearing me down lately. About 2 or 3 years ago, I started trying to put my best foot forward to actually try to date, because I haven't really been trying for a long time. And it's been starting to wear me down. Like, there's women that will go and make accounts as a guy, or try to pretend to be a guy, and, like, live as a guy. And a lot of them suffer from depression and shit, because they realize how fucked up it is. Because they're getting, like, you know, for any girl that you talk to on the internet or dating app, whatever, there's always like at least like 1,000 other guys talking to her at the same time. So they're getting all the attention, you know. And then you see them getting on social media and learning all these bad habits about, like, avoiding, bullying. Like, you constantly see these posts about these girls that are like, "Oh, I told the guy not to talk to me anymore. I don't want to see him," and he did. How dare he? What a piece of shit. It's like, yeah. Good thing it looks like he dodged a bullet. You know? It's like, yeah, he left because that's what you told him to do. So, my advice to you, Gabe, is learn about the patterns. Learn about how to recognize somebody's character. Like, pay attention to how they treat their friends and family and people around them. Like, if you're on a dinner date, look at how they talk to the waiter. Pay attention to how they're trying to order stuff. Because a lot of them will go on a date and try to get a free meal ticket, and then try to rack a bill up for like $1,000 or something, you know? And try to straddle you with it, you know what I mean? So you gotta have an exit plan.
Fair enough.
I just said fuck it. I don't offer to go out on dates with nobody. Either you come visit me and we get to know each other, or I don't get to know you. I don't try anymore. I've been stood up over 20 times since I've been living here. They'll arrange a meeting and they'll ghost you. So yeah, those are ways you can protect yourself. Just gotta look at how they're acting. You know, common decency things, like whether or not they're focused on themselves or money. And all you have to do to draw out that stuff is be chill, be genuine like usual, and be yourself. That's literally all you have to do. That's my advice. That works for me every time. That's why I'm still single. I've had thousands upon thousands of people approach me. Not a single one has actually stuck with me. Or tried to. You know. And that's just how it is. And I know people will tell you, oh, you're just dating wrong, you're doing bad. And their advice is always to do that emotional manipulation stuff. And it's like, yeah, because you're getting attention for it, don't make it right. Just because a bunch of people have a consensus on something does not mean they're right. So yeah, sometimes you gotta stick with your guns. Because having high quality people around is better than having no terrible people around you. And that's why I trust you guys. To be honest with you, Gabe, I missed you so much. Like, I thought about you a lot. I told stories like in the beyond times. I was like, man, you're like, it's like, you know, they were like, oh, when Gabe's coming back, I don't know. And then they just kind of got to where they just stopped asking. I was like, man, I wish Gabe was here. It'd be fun to talk to. And once again, I am sorry the other day about being a little irritable.
You're good.
I did the same thing with Silver. He'll just kind of disappear for like months and then show up, and I get a little irritable because like I kind of get scared. Like, oh, you're just gonna take off again. So what's the point of investing any energy just to get, you know? I know it sounds weird. You know, I don't ask for much. You know, I don't think I do. Just to hide, just to talk, do something once in a while. I'm about to get on and join you, by the way. I'm just gonna drop these cars off.
Okay.
But I get misunderstood a lot, and a lot of people interpret things in such a weird, simplistic way that makes no sense to the actual human condition. And it's like, oh, people can decide to do what they want, and that's like that's not the point. Like, you know how I discussed with you about Dark Souls? People be like, oh, people can play how they want to play the game. I'm like, that's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. And it upsets me because it's like I'm tired of that stuff. I've become way more my fuse has gone down on certain subjects because of all the shit I've had to put up with. Manipulation. I'm trying to manipulate things socially and stuff like that. And as a result, aside from the irritability, I pop off sometimes. I feel like somebody's trying to push me into, when they're trying to push me into a corner using social manipulation, like trying to use, like, for example, group mentality, for example. Like, I just stand up for myself more than I used to, and I tell them to fuck off and stuff, you know? I don't put up with that stuff as much as I used to. But yeah, it's worth it when you could find someone to actually be around. The mistake with Miranda was communication. She didn't communicate too well, and as a result, it made it harder for me to communicate. I could have tried a bit harder here and there, but there's some things that I could have talked about. But I was dealing with a lot of like shock because before that point, my mom died. I lost my family, and I never had time to process it because I was homeless and surviving. You know. So the second I started living with her, all that came and hit me all at the same time, and I was a little paralyzed. You know. Like I was just so out of it. You know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the relationship that was the last example of a potential decent relationship I have, and that was over 10 years ago. I haven't found anything close to it since. So, I've been starting to get lonely lately, really lonely, and that made me. Well, guess what that made me feel? Made me start
Sad.
missing her. Huh?
It doesn't make you sad, man. Shit'll make you sad.
Yeah, it made me start missing her. And that's quantified with all the crazy stuff I've been having to deal with. And the amount of gaslighting I have to put up with is crazy too. From different stuff. Like when it comes to a lot of technological things, I have a lot of experience. And like if I talk about the issues that I'm having with Discord, for example, people want to talk crap and try to gaslight me. It's like, no, I know what I'm talking about. No patterns. I keep a lock on everything I have. No, it's not true that you have nothing to hide that they can't use. You have everything to lose, actually. It's a can't see it, can't hurt me kind of mentality. It's not healthy.
What was it about Discord that you didn't like?
Too many big booty Asians.
Too many big booty Asians? Fair
Nah,
enough.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Too many femboys?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll talk a bit about it later. You remember how I mentioned when I'm not feeling too good, I kind of get into like an emotional, I get more emotional more easily, kind of spiral a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I gotta chill out. Head's starting to hurt. But basically, I just got a lot of issues with it. I'm not the only one.
Okay.
Yeah, it data mines you and stuff, and I just don't like the quality. This dedicated thing. This. Fruit flies are driving me crazy.
Did you get some of that green gobbler?
What's that?
So there's a product called Green Gobbler Fruit Fly that you pour down your drain, and it can get rid of any fruit fly nests that are like in a drain or anything.
See what I can do. I got some spray. I've got some traps. I have to buy more spray because apparently there's in there. Yeah, that's the shorthand version.
Yeah,
of it.
one
We
of
can
my
get more into that later.
so my roommate's brother decided to clean his bong in the sink, and the resin clogged the sink, and I had to use Green Gobbler to clean it out because nothing else would work.
Gobbler.
Yeah.
Green Goblin.
Yeah, nothing else would work, so.
They're adding another mosquito to the game, apparently.
Yeah, they're copy pasting mosquitoes for Denmark and Thailand. So the Japanese tree is getting a mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
and Sweden. So
I was putting down some of that powdered bleach stuff, thinking that maybe it'll poison them.
yeah, I tried that too. It didn't work too good.
I have no clue if it's working or not, but the traps are working pretty decently. I have a lot less fruit flies now.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I
Are
just
you
took the
okay?
wing. I just took the wing off of Focke-Wulf 190.
Cool. I cried to sleep while looking at a picture of you the other day.
You shouldn't have any pictures of me.
I dragged my hand across it dramatically.
Dame donne. Dame.
No, my dog, dog. I forgot how that goes. Do me, no, my dog. I forgot.
Dame donne. Dame oh.
Shit. I heard that like once and I like memorized it and then I just kind of forgot.
Dame donne. Dame
Oh, yo. Ah, shit. No, it's not coming back to me. No. No, I don't want to change my control settings. Stop fucking asking me.
Controller detected. Do you want to use the setup wizard to put a controller control scheme in there? No!
I already did this years ago. I have like 80 profiles. I have 80 controller configs
No!
saved of all the years I've been upgrading it. It's mainly there for like grandmas and people that can't think past the main menu screen.
Grandmas.
Well, you know what I mean, like the minded people that are like that. They're like video game. I hit goal, then complain that it's hard without looking at there's an easy setting. I'm just kind of joking, but there's some people that join in Steam and don't and Simulator and don't realize that there's actually a browser,
Oh yeah.
and then they
They just hit
complain.
take part instead of
Yep.
actually.
Yeah, they randomly queue and then they complain that it's
Why
that
is this the
that
wrong shit?
they'll complain like about certain things. It's like, well, my advice is open it up, look at the battle rating, and pick the one that works for you in the map that you want. What are you doing? 5-3?
Yeah. Yeah, I just shot down a Focke-Wulf 190D with a Corsair Dash 4.
A D.
Yeah.
Oh, a Dora. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
Dora.
I forgot about that. I've hardly ever used any of the Doras.
They're not bad. They have the inline engine.
Give you an inline engine.
Eee! They have a huge oil cooler on them.
My problem is when I start the game in big picture mode, it forces you to have like the gamepad UI, and then I have to go and turn it off. But sometimes it won't let me turn it off, and the reason why that's annoying is because I highlight a plane to see what the stats are, and it makes me hold a button to see the stats, and it's so annoying.
Yeah,
Like if I'm in the middle of the battle and I bring up my map to try to remember what the hell my bomb was, well, guess what? better hope that I don't have any guns on that plane, or I'm just have to wing it. But every once in a while, it's letting me turn off the it's letting me turn off the it lets me turn off the interface time to time. Sometimes it don't for some reason. But yeah, they try to put in different things to help out people, and they do things based off of feedback, and not all of it's good. But yeah, that's why that controller thing preset pops up constantly. It's for people that don't bother going in and setting up any of their settings. which is understandable. I mean, but at least it's not like how bad it is with Windows. Where they literally just hide it under a bunch of crap. You know what I mean, Vern?
Yes.
I only got scared because I was trying to get ready to close out the game, and I opened it up, and it's like, oh, if you activate this controller thing, that's why I was like, no.
No! Don't do it!
Yeah, I was trying to start it up with big picture mode, so it's easier for me to like mouse out of it without having to use the Windows key.
Yeah, I
Someone's
want to get a
calling me. I
Steam
don't know who
Deck.
this is.
Is God. Oof. Try this D5.
Mm-hmm. What map and battle rating?
It's the 4.3 to 5.3 Denmark map.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
They're like, oh, it says you called about some medical stuff a while back. I'm like, maybe it's about the aid I was trying to find. Anyway, so 5-3 sounds good. Let me make sure I got a USA lineup for that or something.
The 0 just hit me in midair.
Son of a... That's 5-7. 7-3. Tomorrow they're gonna rotate the brackets again. I have the Nighthawk at 8-7, the 8-3 and 7. I think it is. You proud of me?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh. All right, that's B26. I just seen an airplane off in the distance, and I was like, oh.
EIS server. Nope, that's not you. I'm not a fan of Denmark when it comes to props because the map's just too damn big.
Yeah, it's a pretty big map.
Spain's the same way. Alright, I'm checking as many Denmarks as I can find. Way too many. Someone asked me one time, it's like, why are there so many why are there people that host on maps that are not beneficial for what they're doing? And I'm like, well, some of them could just be in the mood for that, or they could be just hitting random and it makes it that way. Very interesting. It's interesting when you get thinking about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're doing 5-3.
4-3 to 5-7. 4-3 to 5-3 was the bracket.
Yeah, 5-3. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I meant. 5-3. I like to do the top of it because it's just easier to keep track of, and it conveys the upper limit of what I need to know. That's the more important part to me, is what the upper limit is. Like, for example, if I want to do if I'm using a 10.0 plane and I don't want to wind up in an 11.0 battle.
Well, a lot of times, especially in props, I would say specifically, there's a lot of times when there's a battle rating range, but there's props that are like slightly below that I enjoy more than a certain battle rating.
Well, you can bring anything below the thing. It's just you gotta have at least one within the range. It also helps me coordinate with my brain about what lineup I'm trying to make or put together, or or look for. I can't seem to find it. I said, how many players are on your team versus the enemy? Maybe that's what the problem is.
There are a lot on my team.
There's like nobody on the other, right?
It's not that there's nobody, it's just that there's less on the
Colonel
other
Flynn.
team.
But yeah, I mean, in this 5-3 lineup that I have like 3.0 plane. I have a 3-7. Just to give you an idea. Oh, what the hell? It's not giving me the option to turn off the gamepad overlay. Fucking hell. So.
recover the flat spin. Yeah. So.
It's the curse.
And one little hit from a wyvern made me uncontrollable.
You know, I've hardly used any of the actual Tech Tree P38s.
The L is definitely, the L-5 is definitely a treat. It's very, very fun to use.
Yeah, that's basically about the pinnacle of the P38s for the war.
Yeah.
I don't even have it unlocked. I just skipped it.
All of India's telemarketers threaten to go on strike permanently if President Trump places tariffs on the country. No, not the most annoying fucks on the planet. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Not the scam artists. Oh god, somebody help those poor starving scam artists that are getting... It sounds like a bait title. Me personally. Like a bait headline.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm still looking for your Denmark. That's yours
I can
exclusively.
I can
I'm
leave
just being silly. I
it.
might just join on the other team.
Nah, you're good.
Oh wait, another one just opened up.
Yeah, because I left it.
I mean, there's like 3 of them that just opened up. I mean, apparently somebody joined on the other team. Yeah. Let's see. Left. I thought you were having a good time on that one.
I was having an okay time. I got shot
Okay
down by a
time.
teammate.
That sounds like fun to me. Nothing like having a good old Civil War. I put the P39Q back in the lineup. I don't know why I had it in there. Honestly, I don't remember. Maybe I was just upgrading it. I don't know. Oof. Alright. Which one do you want to do? PvE helicopter battles. Sounds like a good choice you'd want to make.
Woo. Everybody complained about the helicopter realistic battles, and then they gave us enduring confrontation, but with helicopters. But even if you spawned a AH-1 with no guided munitions or anything like that, even if that's the highest helicopter you had to fight KA-50s that had Vikirs that could hit you from 50 kilometers.
Oh, that old one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the initial helicopter realistic was kind of like enduring, but then they changed it to that weird like PvP thing. But now they got the PvE thing going, and it's fun. I think it's fun. Oh, there we go. I found one for us. The PvE helicopter is actually pretty fun. It's pretty chill. You just gotta like not follow the crowd and you're fine. You know?
Yeah. I'm choosing air spawn. Where is it? Airfield 2.
I'm gonna get Charlie too.
Oh, C2? Okay, I can spawn there.
Yeah, it's Airfield 5. Racers for the 50 cals. HE for the 37. This P39Q is not fully upgraded. But I wonder why I had it in my lineup. I have the 9N fully spaded. And I played it so much that I unlocked one of those premium tokens for it.
Nice.
Long time ago. Where's the Gabe?
On the runway.
Are you taking off already? I don't see you.
No, I'm sitting. I just turned my engines on.
You're not on the same runway as me.
You said Charlie 2, right?
Yeah. You're probably in Charlie 1.
Nope. On Charlie 2. Am I behind you a little bit? To your left?
You're not Columbia, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking he's got to be the P61, but I'm looking at the name and I'm like, that's not Cuckoo Bat.
That's my Xbox account.
I don't know. They started merging all that stuff and it's like it'll show like their Steam name instead of the in-game name as well.
Oh, okay.
Now I flew the P39N. I think that was with you yesterday or the day before, wasn't it?
No, we played Germany yesterday.
Oh, that was Gray. Gray popped in and out on P39N, and it handled so well. P39N did.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even add trim, and it was like very stable. Almost like as if it, like I just let go of the controls, and once I got up to a little bit of speed, it like flew level without any input for me. It was crazy. Let's see if the Q does something similar. Oh yeah, it kind of is. Look, ma, no hands.
Bell Aircraft Corporation.
Huh?
The Bell Aircraft Corporation.
Look here, we don't say these kind of bad words in my house, young.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
That's what made that plane. The Bell Aircraft Corporation.
We don't talk about Bell, okay? Bell took me out for dinner, and then tried. They didn't even. They just tried to touch my arm, okay? And that's a little awkward. Let's at least talk first about this. After my grandfather got out of the war, he worked for Lockheed.
Yeah.
I think he helped. I think he helped build the X-15. I think I talked to you about that a little while back, didn't I?
I think you did.
Yeah, it's something that I figured out. Yeah, this is interesting. Unfortunately, I should have brought more fuel because I wasn't paying attention. See, I'm used to bringing these out in realistic stuff. This lineup. Yeah. A lot of these American props for years. I get a little lonely, so I don't get on unless I know somebody's on to play. You know, not that often. I'm spoiled these past few days now. Stop being anatomically correct and being faster than me. That's rude. The premium one, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's the tech tree.
Okay, I have both, but I just bring the premium one because why not?
Yeah.
It's a slightly lesser variant, huh?
Isn't that one brown?
Yeah, It's brown, yeah. It doesn't have as many features as the one you're flying has. Like with like the flying and the way it does turning and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lesser variant of the one you're flying.
I'm going after the base, but I think there's also I'm gonna turn left here in a second. Bank left.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Here, I'll pull the throttle back a little.
Nah. I wouldn't worry about it. As long as I know where you're at, I can do whatever. I can see behind me pretty easily. Engage.
Hit the deck.
Convoy, right?
No, I'm not going for the convoy. I'm going for the bomb target.
No, I meant about you freaking out. Or did you? Is it just because you realized you were climbing too much?
Yeah. I was getting
Well,
a
on the
little too
bright
high
side,
than I wanted to.
right side of this is the clouds cover.
Yeah.
As far as like this bomb point goes that you're heading towards, I would have skirted the top. I would have flown northeast and followed the edge of the map. That's what I would have done. And of course,
Yeah,
obviously,
but the
the
thing
treetop.
is, there was the A26. I didn't know which point he was going for. It turns out he went for the south, the one that was south of this one.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I didn't
Yeah, in
know if he
that
was going
case, it's
for the
perfectly
north.
understandable. I try to go that way regardless if I know which is doing which, because I could just line up the one that they don't get. But yeah, I get what you mean. Of course, the treetop level is the most important part.
Yeah. Staying low.
I'm gonna have to trim this thing out. They wants to turn a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were doing 3-7. I was doing 3-7 with great. Or was it 3-3 or something?
Oh shit, I'm gonna miss. Nah, this thing has good characteristics. I'm gonna hit.
But yeah, I brought my P61 as well, and the
Nice.
night variant of the Hellcat.
Nice. Now, do we want to go on a combat air patrol, or do we want to go back to base and get more bombs?
If you land, you get a sortie bonus for landing.
Do you?
Yeah. You get a reward bonus every time you land after you do something. You just go land and then decide after.
Well, if
You
I
said you
land,
didn't
it's
have a
gonna
lot
give
of
me
money,
more
right?
bomb.
Huh?
Oh, I have like a half mil.
Not too bad.
No, not too bad. But considering F-15E costs of like 1.1 million.
Yeah. Well, I expect a lot of that to change after they start stretching the BRs out more.
Well, F-22s have been found in the file, so.
Yeah. You know how it
Granted,
is.
the model's not textured.
Could be a test.
Yeah.
Either way, I've always.
There's a lot of vehicles in the files that aren't aren't texture or aren't utilized like Cessna 172 is in the files, but
Yeah, makes sense. The the forgot. Yeah, I've always been keen on calling out things happening about the battle rating going up and stuff like that. I'm pretty spot on. Just kind of let things. I try not to think about it because I get frustrated. That's why I'm not in forums anymore. I'm keep thinking about how games get ruined by people whining stuff and causing more problems. That because they create the illusion of a lot of people and get YouTubers to bandwagon on drama and get people. They organize review bombing for people that don't even play the game and stuff, and they position developers that gotta kill the game, like making the developers like change the economy and stuff for the worse, and it just gets hard not to think about it because like I keep seeing things that used to be in the game that aren't anymore, like sim operations mode or certain options in the options menu. It upsets me because I just got tired of seeing it happen. I got to where I started like speaking up to people. Not right.
yeah. Or people wanting more ground maps, like not ground maps, but ground battle modes. It's like, well, we had more, and then people complained about them. So
Yeah, the reason why we have China is because for years people kept petitioning for in forums, and the guys and developers were like, "Well, we're not sure if that's gonna be, we're not sure if that's gonna like how that's gonna work out because it's basically just the same shit in a different nation. You know, that's a lot of work. You know, they gotta figure out what's how to make it fit in the battles. You know." But people kept asking for years and years, and then they finally added it, you know. And then people complained that it was just a copy and paste nation.
yep,
And it's like, dude, what do you think was gonna happen? It's China. That's you know, that's what happened in China. You listen to Metallica?
no, I was setting it to my Instagram. I was sharing a song on Instagram. It's putting "Creeping Death" on there by Metallica.
Yeah, I like that song. That's
Pretty
from
nice song.
the Injustice for All album.
Nope, it's from the Ride
No,
the Lightning album.
that's from the one with the that's when they had Battery on it, right?
It's from Ride the Lightning.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking of a different song. Which album was Battery on? Wasn't that Master of Puppets?
It might have been.
That's weird.
It might have been Load or Master of Puppets.
Man, I used to study Metallica. It's so weird that I got that confused. That's so weird to me. I legit studied them for years. Crazy.
Yeah, it's on Master of Puppets.
Okay.
Oh, hit that air brake, hit that air brake, bleed that speed.
I see you.
Wee. Here I go landing again.
You're gonna be like the Grinch movie where he pulls a boot, pulls a lever and
Yeah.
a boot comes out. My dad loved that.
Die by my head. Creep up
Pizza's on the
my
table. Make sure you warm it up. Ding, ding.
Tricycle landing gear. Yeah, baby. Oh, bouncy, bouncy.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what?
Ugh.
Me
You have it
too.
also. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, let's celebrate together.
Ding,
Let's
ding,
get some
ding,
pizza.
ding, ding, ding.
What?
Nothing.
I don't remember. I don't. I've hardly ever flown these planes in sim. This one, and I think I might have done it like once or twice, like a long ass time ago. This one is not fully unlocked, but I'm not sure what I. But I am able to choose ammo, so that means I probably got about everything except for the bomb.
Ugh. What is shooting?
I'm gonna change my ammo. I mean my fuel. You know, since you have another P61 next to you, I'm tempted to out another
Just bring
one.
out the
There you go. I'll take a picture.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's a good picture.
All right.
But it's
Relic,
nice to
I'm ready to throttle up when you are.
it's nice to see you again today. I'm throttling up.
Ooh, lift off. Gear up.
I'm gonna go after the airfield this time while you finish off the bomb point.
The bomb point's gone.
There's another one.
Is there another one?
Yep, it's damaged. Damage. It has been damage. Who's calling me?
Aircraft to our front. It might be somebody coming to land though. Looks rather large.
Yeah. It might be that A26 or whatever that guy was that I saw.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, after you bombed that bomb point, I saw him fly over me. I was like, I wonder if he's looking for that bomb point we just bombed. That'd be a shame. What the heck was calling me? California. Probably a
California
scammer.
love.
California! It's time to party.
California. Knows how to party. In the city of LA.
Automatic. Automatic. Doing down, down, down. You know, the 80s song.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Hey, look, it's the manufacturing of the River Valley.
Ooh, kinky.
Oh, there is an aircraft to our front, off to our left.
We
Maybe
just
multiple?
crossed the Rhine River. Huh?
Yes, we did. Or multiple aircraft to our front right.
Looks like bad
Ducking
guys.
down. I'm ducking
It's a,
down.
it's a spaghetti.
The spaghetti?
Yeah, he's using a meatball
Think he's a,
launcher.
you think he's a Italiano?
Yeah, the G55S. I have that plane.
How do you know it's a G55S already?
I looked at the kill feed. I saw the kill
How do you
feed
know
and I
it's that
saw a
guy?
plane burning. That's how I know. I didn't see anything else in the kill feed. I saw a plane flying past a plane that was falling on fire, and it said he killed an AI plane, like right next to us. Oh, I hear. Oh, he's coming for me.
Good for you.
He's right behind me. Shit, I can't grab my mouse.
I'm
He
coming.
used the gunners. I'm gonna try to deter him by shooting
Shit.
randomly. You know, when I spawned this thing, I said to myself, watch somebody actually show up. That's what I told myself. Oh yeah, I don't have flares. Habit. Started developing a little bit of habit because I've been practicing. I don't rely on them. I usually use speed. You know how I am. But whenever you get into like 13.0, you kind of have to rely on them a little.
Yeah.
I like to be in the habit of not relying on flares. I like to use my speed naturally. Wake up, gunners! I know you've been nerfed, but I know that people wind you into being nerfed. But I can't aim him with the shit using my controller. I got some hits though. I'm trying to lead him on so you can fuck him up. But...
Yeah, I'm trying to get to him.
Here, I'll turn towards you. He's probably gonna shoot me in the process.
I can see him, yeah.
It's a decent plane. Those 320s are no joke though.
Yeah. No.
I can't fucking
Dumping my
aim.
bombs.
Oh yeah, my plane gets blown up and now the gunner tries to shoot him.
Right?
Fucking whiners gotta ruin everything. Seth has a max gunner crew bomber slot, and even then they're still brain dead. I didn't put any level. I always did it manually. Well, try to aim your gunners using the right thumb, using a thumbstick. Yeah, good luck. And that's what just happened. They weren't shooting, so I tried to do them manually. Well, I have to hit A to shoot the gun, and I have to use right thumbstick to move the camera. So I'm sitting there with like, can't steer the plane and do all that at the same time. So I have to do like the claw hand thing.
Yeah.
While also trying to utilize the rudder and stuff. Really, I'm coming in a fighter. It's a good plane, but you can only you know, it's a pretty decent plane, the G55S. Takes some getting used to though. Not that bad. I'm coming to you. All right, I need an.
Oh, he just put himself in a flat spin.
Maybe you damaged him enough to where, you know, maybe you put enough holes in him.
I dumped my bombs though, so I'm coming back. And I'm missing a flap.
Yeah. My grip strength. Automat. Have you listened to Judas Priest?
Not in a while.
You should give You should listen, give one shot at glory a thing. I don't know if you've heard it or if it's been a while since you heard it, but listen to it again if you get the chance. You know?
Just put it on. Painkiller album. That's pretty cool. This is gonna be rough with no flaps.
What's up?
Landing's gonna be rough with no flaps.
You can do it. You'll be fine. Just wiggle the rudder a little bit to bleed some extra speed, you know? Wiggle waggle. You can also do the sideways. You can also lean to like the left or right and then use the rudder opposite of the roll. Off that way too.
He's gear down.
Wait, you should have air brakes on that thing, right?
Yeah, I do. Ooh, there we go. 2 bounces, 3 bounces. There we go. That was rough.
Well, in the meantime, I think you should listen to One Shot at Glory from Judas Priest.
Yeah, I already turned it on.
Oh yeah?
Yep, I turned it on before I went in
Pretty
for
good,
the
right?
landing. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Whoa. There's a bunch of pumas here. At the ground battle.
Get him.
That's
Shoot 'em.
basically kills. Nah, I'm heading back to the airfield. That was awesome. I was dodging all that ground fire. Memory. You're gonna have all the pizza, Gabe. You gotta have all the pizza. There's no rule saying you can't have pizza, Gabe. I'm coming into land. Are you still on the ground?
Yeah, I'm on the airfield.
Alright, I'm coming. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wiggle waggle. Going 400. Now I'm down to 200. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Still kind of high, aren't you?
I don't do drugs.
I mean, altitude wise, but okay. Shooting the ground, okay.
Of course I am. Uh-oh.
That was a big bounce. Oh,
You know how I like to do my speed lane. I usually blow my wheels off and stuff on purpose. After that, I have another one I want you to check out that I don't know if I've shown it to you before. But I didn't know anything about it until I heard about it from a game. It's actually really good. I got the radar dome. Are you proud of me? I'm like you. I also got the same bombs too.
hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Okay.
There we go.
What?
Whipped out P38. J.
Okay. Is that the one that gets the eyeball launchers? Is
No.
that the one that has big eyebrows?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, whatever you say. Anyways, after that song's over, I got another one for you to check out.
What song?
Chance. It's called. It's by Savatage. Savatage. All of the Mountain King.
Oh, I've heard that. That's a good song.
I probably shared it with you back. I've known about the song for about 10, 12 years now. Nice. No, not that one. No, not that one. Not that Hall of the Mountain King. I'm talking about Savatage Hall of the Mountain King. Not that Hall of the Mountain King. Okay? Look it up when you get the chance. I'll tell you how to spell it.
Where are you headed? Are you going?
I'm behind you.
Oh, hold on, my cousins calling me.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, my cousin's getting on here in a minute, and I'll have to go.
What I can't join you or
Well, I mean, you don't really know him.
okay. No?
Everybody's gonna be on Discord, and I know you don't like Discord.
It's not a matter of liking. It's a matter of I literally you can't. It's like bad for you. It's like asking me to touch a hand grenade dipped in AIDS.
Really?
Kind of.
Why do you say that?
It's caused me so many problems for years. Well, it data mines your information. I've had to get my bank cards changed twice. I kept having every time somebody gets me to use it, I end up having to. I keep having more and more spam calls. I still get calls from 6 years ago when I first used it, from back when I lived in Florida. Oh, you're gonna sell your house in Florida? And all kinds of other shit. And it's like, no. And then I've had people in other countries brute forcing my accounts. And every time I start, they sell your data, because you're the product. And like I found out the hard way, like 6 or 7 years ago, and it's in the terms of service that they'll use your information. So I've had people from like France and other parts of the world trying to brute force my accounts, get into my accounts. I've had to get my bank cards replaced. I'm trying to think. My head's kind of hurting.
That's why I've never connected my bank card to Discord.
I didn't do that. They data mine your computer. Like I'm on lock and key about my shit. The only thing that, only thing, the only common denominator between all of those things that I've had was Discord, and I'm not the only one that had these problems and noticed them. I'm very careful. I have a VPN on my computer as well. I'm very careful about what I do with my security. It's always been that way. I just got 3 of them in one bomb. Hell yeah.
Dope.
And that's just how it is. Like they also, since Tencent owns a large portion of it, they also send a copy of it to China because that's kind of how the law in China is. All the companies will send information to the government because it's a requirement for businesses. And it's just caused me unending issues. I've never had so many spam emails and calls throughout all the years I've had my phone stuff until after I used Discord once. And then I've kept having people convince me to get on it, and then a whole new wave of shit tons of emails about my accounts trying to be logged into and shit. And then I have to go in and constantly reset my PayPal account and shit because they lock it down by trying to log in. And guess what happens? They get your information, so they try to bypass your shit using your information because they data mine your computer. Discord saves all of your chats, and whenever you join a server, if somebody uploads like a file with like a virus on it or ransomware or something, whenever you join someone's server, it downloads all the previous conversations onto your computer. So now you got a virus or a hack, and it's just a mess.
It doesn't
like
download
that.
conversations.
It does. It downloads all this history from the server when you join it. People
It
will
doesn't
try to get
download it.
random
It's
people to join a
it's
Discord
server
server.
side.
Nope, they
It
will.
doesn't
It,
save the
it
chat to
downloads
your
as
computer. You can't see the chat without being connected to the internet.
it does, and people will try to bait people into joining their server so they can hack them.
Yes. Which I don't join random servers.
Yeah. Either way, all those other issues still exist, and the quality is just lower.
Alright.
On top of that.
Well, I will see you later.
I can't join you or anything.
Well, you're not gonna be able to speak to nobody.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. I just want something to do. My head hurts.
Do you have abiotic factor?
Well, I forgot you mentioned that. I don't think I do. Let me look.
Okay. That's what we're about to be playing, so.
disconnected from your channel.
Oh, I saw when this came out. Hello?